Boorman from ShowMax. Hi, Richard. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. And then we're joined by Brenton. Say hi, Brenton.
I'm sorry, who? Who are we talking about?
Yeah, you have to do the whole thing.
McPhee. No, you don't have to use the full name, just the real name.
All right, you already talked. That's good enough. All right, and then we're joined by Ariel. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hello. All right, cool. If you guys are wondering where Bester is, he's faking an ear infection to get out of the podcast tonight. Yeah. So.
Well, our ratings can only go up. So.
Well, yeah. Well, we kind of hit rock bottom, and then we just started like mining, and then we found some diamonds, and then we sold them on the illegal black market, and then we're back again. So, yeah. All right.
Do you really think we should be admitting to that on the internet?
Well, we're not the owners, so.
All right,
we're just implicating. Yeah, we're just implicating Bester, really.
Podcast. Because if people don't listen to the podcast, then it doesn't matter what you admit.
I'm going to send the link to my mum, so that's at least one more.
Will your mom mind that they're illegally mining diamonds?
Yeah, I don't think, I'm not sure she's going to have got the subtlety in that statement, so I think we'll be all right.
Well, illegal mining is big in SA, so, there's always someone getting trapped somewhere. And we have an unnatural obsession with Leonardo DiCaprio, and he is in a movie called Blood Diamond, and I think ShowMax does have that movie. So there you go, link up. Awesome.
Well, that's where I learned my South African accent. I mean, obviously it's a great movie for that.
Yeah.
And your accent is very South African. It fooled me, definitely.
Yeah, really.
I know.
South African. Even me. This accent is completely fake. Anyway, so ShowMax has recently, pretty much along with Geek, celebrated their 1-year anniversary.
Sorry, happy birthday, by the way. I meant to say that up front. Very big happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. Same goes to you. So we've certainly grown over the last year. We've had a bit of an ups and downs, learned a lot about the business. I'm thinking maybe pretty much the same on your end, isn't that right?
I was going to say something sarcastic about I've learned nothing, but...
I thought you were going to make a comment about your end or something.
Yeah. God, I feel like I'm going into PR mode here, which I don't want to because you guys are far too much fun. It's been going for just over a year, and I have to say I've learned a hell of a lot because I hadn't been in this industry prior to a year and a month ago, something like that. So yes, I'm still being paid. The company is still running. Nobody has come and taken our desks away and told us to go look for other jobs. People seem to like us. We're getting lots of customers. So far, so good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Just being surviving a year, usually that's the cutoff date. I mean, even Netflix, when they tried to launch here, they pretty much were screwed because ShowMax and DSTV and everyone held the licenses for all the good shows, even their own shows. So they kind of didn't make it.
We did a bit of an internal video for the 1-year anniversary, and I don't think it's probably something I shouldn't be proud of, but I'm quoted in there up front as saying I gave us 3 months. I didn't think we'd survive, which once again apparently isn't what you're supposed to do as the PR guy. But
it's called honesty. It's
fine.
Right?
Yeah.
No. I checked the PR union. The PR unions, it's sort of strictly forbidden, to be honest. That gets you kicked out very quickly.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least you made past 3 months. We also made past 3 months, and I believe you guys are now going international.
Yeah, I mean, we actually. It's been a little bit of time now. I was checking my timeline earlier. So it was actually back in May that we expanded to another 36 countries in Africa. And we've also then subsequently picked up another 28 countries outside of SA. So in total, we're available in 65 countries. So yeah, from geographic expansion point of view, it's getting there. Look, I mean, it is still very early days. So, for example, to be available in Africa is one thing, but unless you've really sorted out local payment and those kind of things, you're only touching a very small portion of the audience. Like in Kenya, I spent some time there quite recently, and yeah, there are some guys who do have credit cards, but not so many. So that's you know, that's another challenge for us to sort out, hopefully shortly.
So, what would you say was the highlights over the last year for you at ShowMax?
Continuing to be paid. That's always
surviving. That's already a highlight.
I must say that was the highlight of the last week as well for me.
That's been the highlight of my whole adult life.
You're right. Money. So we can buy stuff we don't need.
Awesome. Yes.
I need it all.
Well, it's to be argued with my wife upon what I need and do not need.
And then overruled by the wife on what you need and what you do not need.
Yes, as usual. Like, I had this whole argument where I had to present a whole presentation on why I want to buy a ship in Star Trek Online. And then I had to prove the point of why it's viable for me to use this thing, even though I can't touch it, or I can't put it anywhere, I can't do anything with it. It just exists in the game, and you have to buy it for real money. Now, we're pretty much talking about $600 here for a high-end ship.
Hey, for a Federation ship, that's pretty decent. That's like 3,000 Zen now in the currency of the game. And I actually wangled it past her in the way that, well, it is a free-to-play game, so where do you think the developers are getting money? They have to eat this month. They've got children. So I have to...
Is your wife a nerd, a gamer?
She is a programmer. So she appreciates not being paid for your hard work. So she kind of saw that angle.
You
see her dating another gamer.
Yeah, she's a gamer on occasion when she has time and finds something she really, really wants to like play, but usually she's just sticking to programming and other geeky things. But yeah, that argument, I'm quite proud of myself because now she's going to listen to this podcast and she's going to revoke my access. So well done there.
But you see, at least like you have some money because of your wife. I'm dating another gamer, and that means conversations are like, I need the 600 rand ship. Then he's like, I need one too. And
I need to do this other mission. Yeah. I know a few gaming couples, and it is a constant fight between grocery money and World of Warcraft subscriptions.
Yes.
What is more needed in this month? Like, there's these people I know who literally like went to get loans for this latest World of Warcraft expansion because they had to like buy 3 or 4. Like, it's for the parents and then for the children as well. And the children and them have to have
I could always use a diet, so it's fine.
So it gets pretty intense. Gaming families. Awesome.
Is this where I admit I bought some, I don't even know what it was, coins or something in Clash of Clans? Do I get, yeah, no, that's
yeah.
I don't play it anymore, okay, I don't play it anymore. It was crap, but anyway.
That's not even a real game.
I have fallen into that trap as well, buying unnecessary currency for a game. And then,
I just want to beat all the like 12-year-olds who were on it, but they still kick my ass, even though I put.
You know what sucks on these pay-to-win games, hey? You know what sucks? The Chinese people. I'm not racist, but the Chinese need to get the fuck off any online game where it's pay-to-win, because they will find the exploit and they will mine the shit out of it until no one else has any enjoyment from that game. You should check Star Trek Online on
exploit.
What?
They beat you there.
Yeah, they beat you anyway. Like, with anything that involves currency or leveling up, you can leave it. Like, I saw now again with Star Trek Online launching on PS4. The first day that you were there, everyone was supposed to be like level 1. No, there's a Chinese guy, fucking flying around there, level 60 character T6 ship. He's fully modded everything.
Hey,
I'm
Vanna.
like-
Vanna.
Yes, boss.
Get good.
Yeah, it takes a little while. Either you have no life or you have to pay to win, and unfortunately the Chinese have currency that usually translates into a better exchange rate, so they can pretty much afford to do pretty much anything.
See,
And
I
I'm
failed
one
on
of those people
the
that just has no life.
I failed on pay to win because it was on the Clash of Clans, and I'd been nurturing my little thing, town, whatever it was. And some, I'm going to censor myself here, some lovely, and they probably were 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds, came and completely
Yeah.
flattened the thing. So I thought, stuff this, and put like
Yeah,
$100 in to go and buy something to go and beat the crap out of them, and they still killed me, bastards.
Yeah,
Oh, that's sad.
yeah, that's bad. That's pretty bad. That sucks.
No, luckily the
You
only
know,
thing
this-
I've spent real money on is cosmetics. I like pretty skins in games, so I don't feel horrible about spending that money.
Well, yeah,
Oh, that's
I
like
mean,
my league.
that does add some value to the game. You still can't touch it, but if you're going to keep playing the game on a long term, it really does matter what you look like. So I don't really see much of an
Yeah,
issue
until
with
it
that.
becomes an obsession, like my League of Legends. All the champions that I play, I have every skin for all those champions.
Well, now,
Then you
Okay.
stop playing, like how I've stopped playing now, and then you start thinking, "Wow, so much money, so
have
much
any of you
money."
played EVE Online?
Yes, I
Oh.
hate.
Oh my god!
Yeah. But
Jeez,
there is a good
that
thing
game
about
has-
it though. It's free to play from November, so
yeah, it is not. It is gonna be, and then the higher level content stuff is gonna be like purchasable.
yeah. So
Like-
But you know, like with EVE Online, it was never a money issue; it was a time issue. That game makes you pay in like valuable years of your life.
Yeah, it does.
what am I gonna do with it otherwise? Play WoW?
Oh, that's even more sad.
You guys make me feel quite well adjusted, actually.
Oh, we're so
Yeah,
messed
you're
up.
pretty much the normal. You're the normal one in the group on the podcast at the moment. You're the most functional in reality right now. I mean, we've got jobs and stuff, but we're not as normal as you. I mean, look at your profile picture. It has like a button-down shirt and a collar and everything, and we're all just like standing naked and stuff on our profile pictures. So,
What do you mean
know,
on the
you know,
profile
All of us
picture?
are
you know?
just
Right.
naked in our profile pictures.
Right now I'm naked. Yeah.
All right, I'm
That's
glad
why
we
you
put
can't
off the
see yours.
webcam.
Well, this
I'm
has to
glad
go
we
on
put off the
YouTube,
webcam.
so I have got some decency.
Some decency.
Yeah, a
Please
little
note,
bit.
You
some.
know, that's how you get the views, right?
Oh, I
Well,
know. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, that's definitely how you do it.
No, it's the
Um,
clavicle. It's all in the clavicle.
So, what geeky stuff has everyone been up to? Richard, let's start with you. We saw your Lego car earlier. Is that your most recent geeky task or
Yeah,
accomplishment?
no, this was a proper geek out. I mean, I'm a 40-something-year-old person, and decided to buy a Lego car. Admittedly, it is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS with 2,700 parts. It is proper. And I went to try and buy it here in Dubai, and I'm trying to think, work it back into rands, what the hell that was.
Oh, don't scare us that much.
No, it was properly frightening. It was like, because 15,000 rands or something
Oh,
insane.
my God.
Anyway, okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna get my calculator out. Anyway, I didn't do that. I Amazoned it to my dad in the UK. He was on his way out here, so he brought me my Lego, and I've been sitting here over the last few days building my Lego car, and my wife has been looking at me with that look of silent disappointment.
Shame.
Yeah. Yeah, I know
So,
the
so
look.
what you're
Is
saying,
this-
in the future my parents will still buy me Legos?
Yeah, that's
That is
awesome.
what he's saying. There's no age that your parents will cut you off and be like, "That's it. You will not get Lego anymore."
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And you know, it's not like he doesn't have a job either. Like his parents are still approving of like everything. An adult man playing with Lego. That's pretty awesome.
It's creative, it's imaginative, it's... What's there not to love about Lego?
He could
They
That's
be
hurt
not a
like
bad
hell
foot.
when you step. They hurt like hell when you step on them.
You can like amputate your foot after you've cut off, or like step on a Lego.
No, you see, the trick is you make shoes out of other Legos. Because
then you walk on the Lego.
Yeah, because then
When I was a
the Legos cancel each other out. Sorry, I interrupted you there. You may now talk.
Well, but now, see, I was going to give you a little flashback to the 1970s, but I don't know if it's really going to work anymore. When I was a kid... do you have music? No, we need flashback music. No, I had a Hot Wheels set back when you had little Hot Wheels cars, and it had a Hot Wheels track, a little plastic track, and it had a launcher. So you put the car in the launcher, pull it back, little rubber band thing, hit the button, boom, shoot the car off through the thing. What my cousin and I discovered was that if you cut off the track a little bit, connected it to the launcher, and used the 4x2 Lego brick, it was a perfect projectile. We then spent the day like destroying ornaments around the house, and before we got beaten, because in the 1970s you could beat children and it didn't do anything. You know, I came up fine.
Elastic powered Lego ammunition.
See, it was a beautiful time in the 70s. You guys missed out.
Yeah, we were born sometime after the 70s.
A little bit after, yeah. Like 20 years.
Like a few months after. Roundabout. Alright, so,
what have you been up to?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wow. Can see why you're on the show.
If anyone asks, nothing. At all. I've just been going to work and coming home. That's it. Nothing in between at all.
Your wife because you
I have an alibi.
Digital spaceships.
Actually, wait, no, I did do something remotely geeky. I lost more bits of my Star Trek Voyager model that I was building. I'm now missing both warp nacelles in the back, not just one. So, yeah, there's that project. That's like a half-completed Voyager just laying in the study.
It will never be complete because of you.
Does it have a Janeway?
It's so that you can mod it.
Yeah. It doesn't have a Janeway. It's not even assembled properly. Like, I'm not even sure most of the bits that I put on it are supposed to go where they are at the moment.
You lost 20 geek points right there.
No, there's no Janeway. Were there a Janeway, I would have probably donated away the ship and just like pasted the little Janeway on top of my PC screen or something so she could stand there looking all authoritative and stuff.
I saw it in some other TV show or movie recently. It took me a long time to say, I'm like, I know that one. I can't think what it was. Anyway, she was a bad person.
It freaks you out when you see her in other things, doesn't it? It's like, hold on.
This is not right.
Where's your uniform? What are you doing on the holodeck? Get off.
Go back to your show.
God damn it.
Wait, no, don't worry. It's just a Holo Suite episode. It'll be fine.
Yeah, they're just having an adventure on the Holo Suite. That's all. On the holodeck.
Those really were bad, weren't they?
Some of them were beautiful, but yeah.
There's actually a new Star Trek series coming out soon. I've been wanting to talk about this for like the last 3 years. With the podcast.
The one that they're doing because the movies were such
Discovery. Yeah, that's the thing.
But I don't know, the CGI doesn't... Something looks wrong, and that's really funny because Star Trek's never been known for its beautiful CGI.
Well, it looks more real now. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, shows like Star Wars, Star Trek, all of them, they were never supposed to have the best of the best CGI. It sort of takes away from the show.
Yeah, it kind of does. For some reason, I don't know, it just works.
No, I was just pshawing that. I like beautiful things.
Yeah, I also like beautiful things, but...
you say if it's beautiful, it takes away from it. No.
It does, though. It really does.
Well, okay, like, for instance, the first episode of Next Generation. I mean, come on, if you go back and look at that thing now, I mean, just based on what the people are wearing, Diana Troy's hairstyle has its own fucking gravity field. And that's how big it is.
That Q continuum, like, mesh that appeared there, that was...
that mesh? Oh my god.
That's so good.
You could have drawn it on paper and taken a shot of the paper, and it would have been a better graphic effect than the net.
And like the really stylized, like I'm a Roman centurion. Oh, the costuming was beautiful.
It's timeless. It's beautiful.
Nothing will ever suck as bad in Star Trek as Wesley Crusher's rainbow stripe uniform.
Hey, do not mention Wesley Crusher. I love him.
Please tell me you guys have seen the Adult Swim. Have you ever seen any of this stuff?
I've seen a fair deal of it.
So you've seen the one of the Star Trek, the night crew from the Enterprise.
Yeah, the night crew. Mm-hmm.
Just worth it purely for Picard going, "What's that, Beverly? You want to see me and Will? Make it so," or something like that. It was truly wrong.
Yeah. There's another one doing its rounds on Facebook as well now. That's quite old. I've seen it before with the Death Star and the Enterprise, and then Picard has an encounter with Vader.
Yes.
Yes.
That thing is so hilarious as well. But yeah,
it's a Robot
I've
Chicken
managed
episode.
to turn the whole conversation into Star Trek again, I see.
Yes! I should come on the show more often if that's what happens.
It happens all the time. They have to beat me with a stick to keep me away from Star Trek. But we actually do have other topics that we never get to, so maybe if we can fit in one today.
Okay, we could just skim over it. Rage is happening soon. So back to Star Trek.
Yes!
Yeah, all right, so...
I have to say I did geek out properly in Beyond, as in the movie Beyond, with the when the Beastie Boys kicked in. I
haven't watched the latest movie.
How have you not?
I just didn't have time. I was overseas for a bit, and then I've been working at a new job, so I haven't had time to go to the movies.
They saved the universe with Sabotage with the Beastie Boys. Come on, it was I don't
know. I'm boycotting the new Star Trek films mostly because the whole crew sucks and Zachary Quinto as Spock can just like get the fuck out.
I love it.
I don't approve of this at all. Gene Roddenberry is spinning in his fucking grave somewhere, along with everyone else who worked on the original series. But yeah, there are people who like it for its modern flair and its originality that it's bringing. And the Star Trek universe is not like excluding it; it's actually working it into current storylines. So yeah, you can choose to follow it or not.
I can say I enjoyed the new ones so far.
Yeah. I go watch it just so that I can throw the Spock sign and be like, "Live long and prosper" in the middle of a cinema. It's amazing. Yeah,
until you get that one chick who's sitting there like, "Oh, I love Star Wars." It's like, Mr. Spock is so sexy.
And Vanna, you'll appreciate this. Like, when the Star Wars movie came out last year, Bianca and I went to the premiere at Sandton City in our Star Trek uniforms.
Oh, I would have beaten you. Oh my god.
That is awesome. Damn it, I wish I thought
it's a fun event. You don't go there to have fun. You're allowed to enjoy all the fandoms.
I agree.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's strong on so many levels, but okay.
No, that's amazing on so many levels.
You should get beaten with a stick for that one.
Come up from Bloom. Try it.
Oh, yeah, right. Like, nothing happens in Bloom. Oh, you know what? We were actually sold out that evening in Bloom, the cinema, for Star Wars.
Yeah, but you have a 20-seat cinema. It doesn't count.
It's a 200-seat cinema. I reserved my tickets fucking, 3 months in advance. I bought the shit.
Because it's all that you people in Bloom have to go do. A movie comes out and you guys are like, "Oh, there's a movie?"
Was it dubbed or did it have subtitles?
No, you first have to explain to people where the cinema is, and then if they can find it, you have to explain them how it works exactly.
Don't lie, Bloom is not that big.
Like you buy the ticket over there.
Just turn right at the stop street and you'll be there.
Yes, it's the only
up by the road
that you guys have.
But anyway, I bought my stuff in advance, and then I went, and I thought, oh well, it's Bloom, nothing's gonna happen. I had to sit and like fucking fight with this big boer dude, like who's sitting in my fucking seat that I've pre-booked in the prime location in the cinema.
Middle center, right?
And the first fight with this guy and like, argue semantics and everything, and then I almost had to sit on the fucking steps watching the new premiere, because believe it or not, I'm not the best confrontationalist in the world. I'll probably go slash your tires in the parking lot afterwards, but as far as full-blown confrontation, no.
Yeah. I'm with you on that
So
one.
then, No Man's Lie. Who's been playing?
No.
Yeah, I'll get around to that. Right after I finish.
Did you see they have an
everything
update that supposedly fixes everything now?
Oh, the update did fucking nothing. I promise.
But it had patch notes.
It had patch notes, but I don't see where it changed anything at all. It like made things more annoying, actually.
Yes.
Because a lot of the buttons had like these little quick workarounds and shit that you could just like hold it in and then hover and then hover. They took that away completely. Now it's even more fucking cock than it was.
I heard they like destroyed the inventory system or something.
Well, all I know is that's $900 I'm never getting back.
So you're playing it on PS4 then?
Again, that did not help my Star Trek case. The fucking digital purchase of No Man's Sky, which is not what Sean Murray really promised anyone. But yeah, we'll commit suicide about that on a later date.
And Star Trek Online?
No. it's not that bad. It's way better than No Man's Sky. It came out a lot better. They actually managed to take this last 6 years of progress on PC and transfer it flawlessly to the PS4. So you can just go on enjoying what you've been enjoying on the PC. Of course, you can't take your account there. You have to start a new account.
What's the point? Play on PC like a real man.
If you purchased like 2,000 rands worth of shit on your Star Trek Online account on PC, like certain people,
you're pretty much screwed.
Now you have to start a new account. And it's not transferable because it's different servers. So, yeah, that's a bit cock. So nobody's playing No Man's Sky?
No, I didn't even get it on release. I wanted to, but let's just say I looked at it in my cart for about 2 days, and then Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, hit my cart, and then I bought that instead.
Alright, well, that's a better purchase, according to me.
I did not see anything wrong with that.
No, that's definitely not shameful at all.
Except your day one paid for DLC, right?
I got the
I earn a lot of money, I'm fine.
I got the credit bonus from this guy, that's it.
I have no idea what you just said. DLC?
What? DLC. Oh yeah, it's this thing.
It's this thing where they make you pay like 1,000 rand to buy a game, and then they go, oh, but give us another 400 rand so that you can have this one extra thing that we conveniently didn't give you with the game you bought a day ago. Surprise!
No, you exaggerate.
Oh, yeah, and then guess what?
Ex.
Guess what? Then you get that same thing a fucking 6 months later, available on the PlayStation Store as a free download.
Yes.
And it's still marked exclusive DLC, and you can download it. So yeah, I'm not falling for the DLC.
DLCs are sort of like giving you a remote without the batteries, and then
I spent 7 years at Vodacom, and this sounds like a fairly familiar playbook.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. Yeah, it is. It's like, here you go, the phone. We gotta pay extra for the SIM card.
It's still better than
an
edition of a game that doesn't come with the game. Battlefield.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a bit in my.
This happened to me at BT Games. It happened to me at BT Games. I bought a game, and then I went to the counter, and I'm like, okay, I'm buying this game. I paid for the game and everything, and they give me back the cover. And I'm like, but where's the disc? Like, no, open it, and then there's this code inside.
No, but
then you have to go download the 45 gigabyte game.
You're still getting the game there. There's an edition of Battlefield 1. It's like the Super Ultra Deluxe edition that doesn't come with a Battlefield 1 license.
Yes, you just get all the extra stuff.
Yeah, it's literally just extra shit, and it's like, here's a background pack, and this thing, and no game.
Awesome.
I'm okay with getting a digital license that then I keep on an account forever, because I'm still getting the game 4 days later. But
that's the disappointing gift that your mom thinks she's being really nice to buy you,
yes.
and then you don't even get the game. And you're like, oh.
No, that's when she buys you Barbie Horse Adventures 3. It's a video game. You'll play it, right? Right? Yeah.
Oh, shame. Mothers.
Yeah.
Nah, my mom's tech savvy. She's fine. She doesn't do that sort of shit.
This reminds me of this video I saw of this old guy buying his son a PS4, and then he like actually just got the PS4 box from like someone he knows, and then he put bricks inside.
Oh, that is evil.
And then the guy thought, he was like so excited, he opened the present, he's checking the box and he's looking like reading at the instructions and stuff, and then he opens it expecting to find a PS4, and then he just finds bricks, and then the old man's like, you thought you were getting a PS4, and then that's the cruelest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Who the fuck reads the outside of a PS4 box?
Yeah, you're supposed to rip it.
No, I keep my boxes intact. I keep that shit. They're in a room, like all perfectly intact.
Your box room.
Yes, it's a room just for boxes. Boxes of
That's what does the
statues,
box
of
room.
PC components, all sorts.
I have a box corner, but I don't know where my PS4 box is.
That's how it starts. It starts as a corner.
And then it becomes a room.
Yeah. So, anything else that you guys have been up to that are geeky or remotely geeky?
Okay.
Or not?
I have to say this. I was able to go to Forbidden Planet in the UK. It's a beautiful store.
Whoa, hold on. Let me put on my slightly large...
It's an amazing shop, eh?
Yeah, put on your slightly larger glasses for this story.
Yeah, there we go. All right, proceed.
No, okay, so I went in with a budget, and it completely got blown out the water. But I came back with gifts for everyone, and it was just like Lady Rainicorn scarf, Kurama. I got a Fallout bag. It's just like all the geeky things got laid upon me. It was beautiful.
A Fallout bag.
Yeah, it's like a Pip-Boy, but it's bigger, and it's a messenger bag.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty awesome. You could put a lot of stuff in there, I suppose.
Yeah,
Other geeky things.
I just generally
Other
buy
geeky
bags.
things inside your geeky bag.
I don't actually use bags. I just buy them.
Yeah, you probably nail it to a wall somewhere on the shelf. Like, look at my
It's
bag.
a box room.
No. The box
in the
room
box
is for
room.
boxes, not for bags. It's in the
Oh, so it's
name.
bag room.
I'm busy Googling Forbidden Planet. Despite the fact I lived in London, I did not know about this place. I'm finding
Really?
It's
yeah.
such a good store.
Well-
And yeah, I went to the big one. So there's apparently a small one. I didn't know. But yeah, so you just go in there to buy statues and comics and all sorts of paraphernalia.
Can we all agree that Tom Baker was the best Doctor times like a million?
I don't think there was a good doctor.
What?
I
mean,
don't know their names, so I just have to check what Tom Baker looks like. Oh, the scarf.
Google.
It's the scarf
It's a
one.
sigh of distress.
No, you just
The
have to
sigh of
you
distress.
just say it's the doctor with the scarf. Everyone knows who that one is. I
never
liked
really
him,
watched-
but I really liked Eccleston, so...
I don't know how
don't know.
anybody can like Doctor Who.
The closest I got to Doctor Who was Torchwood. That's it.
It's a good spin-off. I think they
Only
did a real good job.
because I think like the guy who plays Jack Harkness is like the hottest guy ever. I would turn so fully gay for that guy. It's not even funny.
No, but he's also just a brilliant human being. Like, the shit he does at the
I
Comic
have
Cons,
told-
and it's just...
Dude, I've told my wife this. Like, if John Barrowman becomes available today, she can kiss my ass goodbye. I will go and I will marry him and I will live him and I will be his cupcake.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there was a bit of a thing about, was it a month ago, 2 months ago, where he accidentally showed a video of his other half, and apparently he was naked. Apparently he's fairly good in the torch department.
So what he's-
You
So
see,
what
that's
he's
what many
saying is
people
he's
don't
out of
know.
your league.
Torchwood is named after him. Torchwood.
Huh?
Mhm. True story. Except for the lies. Anyway, moving on then. We've got some movies coming up. soon, eventually, maybe never. Among them, Beetlejuice 2. Whoever saw
Yes.
Beetlejuice 1?
Oh yeah, I
Like,
watched
me.
Beetlejuice one. Yeah.
All right, is it just me, or looking back at it, like going back now, it's pretty fun, but
It's a
I
great
wouldn't
movie.
want to see. But I wouldn't want to see a sequel to it.
No, but
How
So
about you, Joe?
badly.
no, I'm worried because it wasn't actually made to be as fun as it was. Because we're looking
It
back
was
at it
actually
now,
pretty
and we're
dark.
seeing the animations and shit with eyes that are used to seeing things more real. So, will the new one actually be as creepy as that one was when it came out?
I doubt it,
I
because
don't think so.
asking Michael Keaton about it the other day in like an official interview, he said, "Well, there's no fucking way he's ever going back to Beetlejuice." So that's the plans have been pretty much scrapped for Beetlejuice 2 at the moment, unless they can replace Michael Keaton, which I really don't think they should, because they already tried that with Batman and they fucked it up. We had Val Kilmer as Batman. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I was still
It
waiting. Which
can only
one?
go up after Val Kilmer.
Like,
Yeah.
really. And if you check that movie, he takes himself so fucking seriously right there. He is like, I am Bruce Wayne. All
I know.
right.
No,
So
the
don't
George
even
Clooney
step to me
nipples.
right now.
The George Clooney nipples.
But Ben
oh
Affleck-
yeah, the bastard with the nipples. Oh yeah, that's
That was
oh
so
my
bad.
fucking soul. That guy in charge of wardrobe needs to be fucking executed behind the shed for that.
No, but see, I
Like,
think they did
Find him and kill him right now.
They did a decent job with the Christian Bale series. I enjoyed that as a Batman take.
Yes.
That was
And now we have
unbelievable.
stupid Ben Affleck, who's overly
Oh, yeah.
attached to his mother.
Batflick. Batflick. Yeah.
Batfleck's okay. It's still better than
No.
Clooney.
It's better than Clooney and Kilmer.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And
the-
that's all you can ask for. If you can
Wait,
do better
aren't,
than
aren't
those
the
two,
original guys coming back to do a TV series or something? Adam West and Burt, whatever his name was. Now, this is even before I was born, but...
oh yeah, they are coming back to do something. I think it's a series.
Are they going to be in their wheelchairs? Are they steering via blowing in a straw? I don't...
They're
They're
pretty
really...
old.
Yeah.
What are they
A lot
doing?
of-
A new series for those two guys?
I'm not really sure.
Well,
but I
it's
heard
got to be
something
better
about-
than Batman versus Superman. And they're
Well, I
overly
mean, all right,
attached
come
to
on.
kids.
You have to look at the original film of the original Batman, like the Adam West Batman. That thing was fucking terrible. Okay, we had Joker on a surfboard fighting Batman.
No, because you see, the original Batman, he had a thing for everything. I've got shark repellent spray. I've got a bat shield. A
Yeah.
bat shark repellent spray. I've got a bat shield.
Yeah.
A bat grappling hook.
And it's shaped like a bat as well.
Yeah, well, why else would we
It
call
has
it a
to be canon.
bat whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, just a bat rope. All right, I've got a rope, but it's better than
Continuity.
yours. So what?
There was continuity. It had to be like bat-shaped everything.
But you know, nothing will ever get to past the level of the animated series for me. You know that the one I'm talking about, right? From when you were a kid, and
Yes.
like it was on Saturday mornings, and you were just losing your shit when that theme music started, and like that show was for me the best.
Oh, but
Like
the,
that captured for me
they-
the true spirit of the Joker, Batman, everything.
No, but see, that's because Mark Hamill just does the Joker to a T. Like, he cannot be
Yeah.
outdone now.
The recent one, The Killing Joke, it wasn't that good. It didn't translate as well from comic to movie, actually. It actually came out a little lukewarm.
Yeah, no, I've heard it wasn't that it was bad, it was just meh. It wasn't amazing.
It wasn't as great as what the comic book was.
It wasn't, because like they built such a canon history for Batgirl, and then suddenly in The Killing Joke's just like she doesn't know where her shoes are, or she can't do anything without Batman, and no this.
Well,
and no,
she is
that.
a woman, so...
All right, I'm backing away slowly.
Let's
right
go
now.
back to like movies and the second Pacific Rim that's coming out.
Oh,
I
yes.
can't wait for that.
That is going to be so awesome.
Um,
That is going to be awesome.
all they have to do is take, that rocket elbow punch. They just play that over and over for like 2 hours, and I'll pay to watch it.
That'll be the movie. Yeah. Yeah, so you got to realize, though, Pacific Rim 2, if it's on schedule, it's probably going to release around the same time as the new Power Rangers movie. Now you're going to have an instance where people are going to have to choose between Power Rangers which is
Power
probably going to
Rangers.
suck.
No.
It's probably going to suck.
Pacific Rim.
And you have to choose between that and Pacific Rim. Now, I hope they don't have the good sense to open it on the same weekend, because Power Rangers is pretty much already a guaranteed failure.
That people will
because
still
it has
watch.
that same, it has that same vibe to it, like the new Fantastic Four movie. It has that same.
That was awful.
Yeah, it
It
didn't
has that
exist to
same
me.
vibe to it. So, I don't know. I really hope they can manage to do something. But just looking at the cast they've assembled for the new Power Rangers, I
But
don't
do
know,
you
guys.
really think that we'll get Pacific Rim next year? I think it'll be 2018 at best.
Like, yeah, probably. If they're on schedule, which is saying a lot, maybe end of next year, though I doubt it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I think you're right, more along the lines of 2018. Should be more around that, like 2019 even.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they push it back that far.
If it's done properly.
But I
it's like
prefer
a-
that they push something back and give us a decent movie than try and rush it and then they release
And then
17...
they give us No Man's Sky.
No, and then they release 17 DVD, Blu-ray, 3D editions that have one cutscene extra per edition you buy. That's a crack at Batman vs. Superman, in case you guys didn't know.
Yeah, we know it. Actually, the extended edition of Batman vs Superman fixes a lot.
No,
They should have
but that's
showed
what I
that
mean.
version.
Yeah, but they didn't release that because they weren't ready.
Yeah, so that kind of made the release in the cinema kind of more cuck than it had to be. I was super excited for that movie, and then it just ruined my life after I saw
I
it.
was fine up until the Martha piece. That was just the worst thing I ever saw in my life in a movie. And for some reason, all the guys in the cinema seem to be okay with it. Like, all men all of a sudden have deep mommy issues.
Yeah, it's like, what's your mom's name?
That
What's
was
your mom's
ridiculous. I'm sitting
Oh
there.
my
I'm
God,
like,
that makes us
"Why?
best
Who
friends."
No,
cares?"
it just
Yeah.
means if you get beaten up by Batman, you just start mumbling Martha and you'll be fine.
Martha, yes.
Yeah, pretty much. So Batman.
I
you know
watched
what,
this on
my
the
children
plane, but I must
inside-
have been drinking because I don't remember any of this.
Oh no,
Clearly, I've blacked
That's
it out
good.
because of my
I wish
issue.
I was drinking too.
no. When
It's just your mind. It blocked out the traumatic experience.
When I was on the plane, I was watching Batman vs Superman because what else do you do for that amount of time? And I fell asleep like 30 minutes into it. Then I woke up an hour later, and it turns out that hour didn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Although, wait, not to derail for a second. I've been flying a lot of late, and I've been diligently keep catching up on the 100, which isn't on ShowMax, so I shouldn't even mention it. My
Well,
God,
you should
that
get
thing
it on
is
ShowMax.
Oh,
Get
no,
it.
it just keeps going. I'm like, you can tell when they finally get killed off that they're going, oh, thank that I don't have to come back and film this stupid show anymore, right? Anyway,
So
but
basically,
I have to watch it.
you're saying
I
we're
have
not
to
allowed
see
to
it.
say how awesome Stranger Things is tonight.
Stranger Things is amazing.
I think it was absolutely incredible, and see, unlike you guys, I grew up in the States in the 80s, so this was exactly when I was that age and in the States. No, I thought it was fabulous. That's they've done very well. We have other cool stuff, but
So you are a secret Netflix watcher, is what
no,
you're
not
saying.
even secret. I watch both. I mean,
Outed.
but without being too much of the PR guy, what we found is people tend to subscribe to more than one series, more than one service. So it doesn't tend to be either or. It tends to be additive.
Yeah.
It's like people who have DSTV also have Netflix, also have ShowMax. It's
Yeah.
the only way
Yeah.
you can watch as much as possible whenever you want to.
You know,
Yeah.
I actually know a lot of people who are saying, like, screw DSTV because of ShowMax now.
Yeah.
They're actually leaving DSTV because they're repeating fucking everything 1,000 times. And this other guy told me, like, DSTV spends so much damn time advertising themselves that they forget to actually show you anything else. Like,
I find
it's just
that
like, hey, get this
hilarious.
package for this much. And then 5 seconds of, like, something on TV and then
No,
again,
but
another
sometimes
promo.
it's not even a package thing. It's just you should subscribe to DSTV. But I can only see this
But
ad if
already
I
watching it.
subscribe to it.
Yeah, I'm already here. What do you want from me? Leave me alone. That's the same company though that owns ShowMax, isn't it?
Well, I was tactfully keeping quiet, but I can.
We should We should be nice to them.
I think the way somebody internally described it was frenemies, as in same parent company. We're both part of NASPERS, but no, we're not.
Hey, because of it,
that don't get along.
Because of it, ShowMax gets a whole bunch of licensing. So what's the problem?
Well, that part isn't even true, but it was, it was fabulous story about how, it was all planned and how we'd use Big Brother there and everything else. And it's because it's different licenses. So SVOD, subscription video on demand stuff, you're buying a certain window, which is generally a very different window to the broadcast window. So Game of Thrones, which is probably a bad example because that's one that was quite a short time. But typically, the SVOD window is going to be a year after it's gone on broadcast. So no, we don't get the benefit of their stuff. What I was going to say is you should try watching the satellite TV here in Dubai, and then you'll see how many god awful ads there are. South Africa just doesn't even register.
We've actually got a couple of decent ad companies here. So,
Richard, I wanted to ask you. Does ShowMax have like a natural obsession with Power Rangers, or what's going on here? It's like you've got like all the series. You realize this? You've got like every single Power Rangers series ever.
See, I was going to chirp earlier about how I'd rather eat a bowl of toenail clippings than watch the Power Rangers. So that's probably not good.
We can go halvesies on that bowl.
Well, I'm more excited about that than The Conjuring 3.
No, that's because scary movies are bullshit. We don't talk about scary movies. Just ignore that one.
That's 100 times worse than the Power Rangers for me.
Yeah, it is. The second one was cock, and the third one is going to be cock. The first one was already kind of okay. It was scary-ish, but it wasn't like as scary as people were going on. Like, ooh, this thing is so damn scary. I've had much more scarier films shown to me on a cell phone than the experience I had in The Conjuring 1.
But that's how I felt about how everyone carried on about Paranormal Activity. That was like a scary movie for children.
I thought that thing had like what a $10,000 budget, and it made something like 100 and something million worldwide. Same with Blair Witch, which was re-released now, remade. People are cocking themselves now about Blair Witch. Blair Witch is so scary. I'm like, no, it's fucking not actually. I think you'll find. But
No, I get scared easily. I don't do scary stuff. It's fine. You can keep your scary movies.
What, do they scare you?
So much.
You should watch The Evil Dead.
Oh no, but that's just funny. That's beautiful.
No, that's for you. The new one, that's for you. Especially the ending.
No, I'll watch the cult classics, thank.
All right, cult classics. All right. I don't know what it is now. Everyone has this permission, it seems, in Hollywood to make these cock B-rated horror movies now. Along the lines of Sharknado. I saw this other fucking shit the other day about a crocodile. Just raised by this dude. And then the crocodile's dietary preference...
Crococaine, maybe? It's a hurricane. It brings in all of these flying crocodiles.
No, it'll be Crokenstein because it's like a reanimated crocodile.
Ooh.
I don't know if it was that, but I watched part of it and I was like, no, I'm out. I'm gonna go do something else with my life right now. I can't. And I don't know. It's like it's the cockest idea ever to make these B-rated movies because now people actually are paying to see these things and giving these things attention. Which is basically giving, how should I say, the same people who think they can write a Star Wars fan fiction, you're basically endorsing the movies right now. And once they get rich, they're going to make bigger things. And then you're going to sit with the situation you sat with Fantastic Four about a year ago. So people should really, really mind watching or paying for these films.
No, but that's exactly it. We can only vote for ourselves and we can only vote with our money. So don't go and watch cock things just because it's there.
Yes.
Yeah, basically. Yes.
Well, is this a public service announcement? Don't watch cock things.
Public service announcement. There you go. Brought to you by Geek
I would like to bring you a message from us, Geek Node. Don't watch cock.
And ShowMax.
And ShowMax. And
And
ShowMax.
ShowMax as well, yes, quite.
And the garden tools that brought ShowMax to you tonight.
And
With
Ryobi
tonight's
as well.
favorite hedge trimmer.
See, that could be the end of a podcast
is
just
it a-
there.
is
That's
it a
like
hedge
public service.
Yeah, but we completely stuffed it up, so...
Yeah, probably pretty much, yeah. All right, oh, yes. On the topic of giant robots, you guys know about the America versus Japan robot deal from, like, a while ago?
No, but this is the real-life robot fight thing that they're doing.
like real
Yes.
life.
Yes!
Because Japan was like talking some shit like, yo, they're gonna build the ultimate robot, what, and no one can beat them. And America said, you know what, we'll take you on. And there's actually a show about it, how they're building their robot in America right now. I've seen bits of it, and they're really like going out to build like.
I'm assuming
shit.
I'm assuming they say robot, but they mean giant remote-controlled thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But I've seen some cool stuff, like it has the compulsory chainsaw thingy that it like whacks everything.
Flamethrower,
With,
built-in flamethrower.
Probably. They're very. It was a teaser for the actual series that's coming out soon, so they're very careful to show you too much, because just in case it sucks, they don't want to put like the best bits in the trailer. You know? So they kind of do want you to go watch it.
Why doesn't Hollywood follow suit with that?
Yeah, Hollywood doesn't always like. What was this recent movie? Also, you can pretty much just watch the trailer and. Oh yeah, it was Batman vs Superman. Sorry.
We just keep coming back to that. Oh, I have to play episode 2 of the Batman Telltale game. Episode 1 was so good. So
Coming back to we can only vote with our money and stuff. Let's stop bringing up Batman versus Superman. They're gonna think that they were a
We're
good
endorsing
movie because it keeps on like being mentioned. No.
Yeah, do not ever watch it. Do not purchase it. Do not go near it.
I actually challenged our
It's still a better movie.
techies the other day that could they give me a button on the website that would change all of the show reviews into Klingon. And I think they took me seriously. So if that happened, that was my idea. Just saying. Hashtag.
That's pretty awesome.
you're just trying to get more geek points because you realize you just haven't gotten enough yet this evening.
Yeah, I know. I'm failing badly. I was about to go, should I get the Xbox or the PS4? But then I realized you'd laugh at me, so I stopped.
Yeah, clearly the answer is both.
No, do not get the Xbox. Do not. Mostly for the reason that if you're going to play online in any capacity, you're going to have to contend with squeakers. Because this does not happen on the PS4, because it doesn't come with a headset by default. But on the Xbox One,
typing in the background, that's me Googling squeaker.
That's basically our term for a kid that's like 9, and he got an Xbox headset for free with the thing, and now he has to talk all the damn time, and he has to scream at you, and he has to voice his emotions. Basically a podcast without the recording part.
It was those 12-year-old kids who were beating you at Clash of Clans. It's them.
Yeah, pretty much them. Except you can hear them, and then they're like very offensive at the best of times.
And for 12-year-olds, they're very sexually active with my mother.
They really are. They really are. They know more about my mother than I do.
Aren't these the ones that I'm supposed to then find out where they live and call the cops and and tell them that they're terrorists or something?
Yeah.
Those are the ones who do this. So
nice.
if you intend to play online in any capacity, I would say go towards the PS4, because it's not by default sold with a headset, so it's harder to actually do voice on it. I could be wrong, because the version I bought didn't have a headset with it, so I don't know if it's sold with the headset now, with the earpiece thingy or anything, but...
No, but see, the PS4 assumes you're not going to play online because, you don't have friends if you buy the PS4.
Haha, my PS4 came with a headset, so it knew I had friends.
Yeah, you see, I just don't want to talk to my friends, because I've got fuckers like Besta on my
I don't blame
friends
you.
list, so I don't want to talk to those fuckers, so I don't even... I literally cannot even right now, so yeah.
Oh, shame. But with that, I have to go, guys.
Right,
Yeah,
why?
No!
Do you have something?
No!
It's that time of night. It's dinner time.
All right,
One
haven't
does
eaten.
not live on games alone.
You should have eaten before your game.
And I have some Lego to build.
You see,
You're gonna do what?
Build Lego.
build Lego.
Oh, Lego. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Hashtag priorities.
Don't we just go
Well,
around?
that's
No,
it.
no,
That's
yeah,
it
that's true.
itself.
Like,
I should go play Star Trek probably.
Overwatch seems to be calling my name, but I don't know.
All right, that's the other thing, Richard. How about getting some Star Trek on ShowMax, dude?
Funnily enough, whenever I get a chance to, with head of content, corner him, I give him a long list of things, and it sounds like our tastes aren't that different, other than your lack of Doctor Who-ness, which is disturbing. But yes, I will be pushing exactly that. I did beg them for Stargate Atlantis, and I got it. Although then I rewatched it, and I was like, this is shit. But it
Well,
was
it's
good.
okay for
Oh, yeah,
two
it is
seasons.
quite cocky. It doesn't beat Universe though in cockness.
Oh, we went through this last time in Universe. When ShowMax is big, tell you what, you guys help me to get ShowMax huge. I will get Universe up and running again. I'll make it my raison
Your life
d'etre.
goal.
Well,
Exactly.
make season 3. That's the way to sync ShowMax. The season 3, Stargate Universe, proudly sponsored by ShowMax. You'll see. So ShowMax not going to see his second year of existence.
Damn it.
You know what you could sponsor though? You know what you could sponsor? Firefly season 2,
Yes.
or 3, or 4, or 5,
Just
or up
do
to
it.
like 20.
I've got a Dutch colleague who says that they have a great game that they have, which is watching some TV show, which is just a taxi driving, and it's called Left or Right, and all you do is guess, is the next turning going to be left or right?
I would totally
should
watch
do
that
that.
for like a
We
day.
had a few Heinekens when we were discussing this, but we did decide this was the best damn idea ever. So that's the other thing coming soon to ShowMax.
But we should do it. We should do it, and we should like spice it up to make it South African. Like, have it drive like through Soweto, like made of gold or something, and then put people inside that are really scared, wearing expensive things, and then get them to drive like through Hillbrow or something. And then like guess if they survive the end of the night.
Well,
Wow.
so instead of left or right, it's hooker or roadblock.
Yeah, let's like guess who survives or who dies first. Basically, the plot line for Gamer.
Which I did watch, finally.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, yeah, you do have it there on ShowMax. I actually wrote an article about that. It didn't
Well,
make any
that's
sense.
why I read your article. That's what got me watching it.
Oh, yes. Looking back at that article, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I made some points that sound very great in my head, and I put it down on paper, and I was like, no one's going to understand what I'm trying to say.
Well, I think I got it. I got it enough to make me go and watch it.
Well, all right. That's kind of
But-
yeah.
Bye, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
All right. This is us signing off until like the end of next month. We'll be back with a new guest. Signing off. Say bye.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.